gets cold like that, you can heat up some water and go outside and toss it in the air. That's fun with the kids. Yeah, I don't think the sun will arrive until 1 hour later or something today. Just the name of the road. I'll Google the name later. Planning to purchase it for a summer vacation at least. Yesterday I went to bed 11 o'clock and woke up actually before the alarm clock. I woke up maybe like 10 minutes before 6 and I had my alarm clock for like 6:15, and when the alarm clock rang, I went downstairs, made some lunch, got dressed with the work job clothing, and then 6:37 or something I was in the car. But no, if I get too much sleep I'm gonna get drowsy, so Saturday, so yeah, my wife is she's the one that thing, but I can drink coffee before going to bed, but I can still sleep. So sometimes it keeps me up. I know you have like coffee without caffeine, but that's like drinking soda without sugar. What's the point? Yeah, it's called Rollover Beethoven. I'm just using I think this playlist is called it's something YouTube made for me. Most of the songs I have picked, but it adds like songs that you might think I like. This one seems okay. I haven't heard it before, so it's made by Status Quo. If I need to work outside today, I can put them on. I just have to remember to take right turns. If I would have left home at around 7 o'clock, I would get much more traffic. But since I start work at 7 usually, and now since I'm going to the office, I like to be at the office at 7 o'clock. I know my boss is usually arriving at the office at 6:30, so we can leave earlier. I think there are some rules that regulates how you can have what you call it, signs like that, advertisement signs, and you're not allowed to advertise about alcohol as well. That's illegal. might drink more if they see advertisements. Stupid. And we're not allowed to purchase alcohol on Sundays or weekdays after or between 8 o'clock in the morning and 7 or something, and then Saturday it's like between 8 and 6, which is really annoying sometimes. What? You call McDonald's McDicks in Canada? What the fuck? Oh, such a Canadian thing. I guess it's the reason why South Park made you guys like that. That sounds so Australian, or McDicks. Oh yeah, and if you want to get hard liquor, as you call it, stronger than 4.7%, you need to go to the liquor store, which is called Vinmonopolet, which is what it sounds like, wine monopoly. There you can get usually everything you want. Yeah, I was actually in New York in 1999 when that movie, the first South Park movie, came out. I asked my mother, because we stayed at my father's friend in Long Island, if we could go watch a cartoon, and that came out. I was maybe around 11 years. My brother was 5 years younger than me, so my mother didn't think about anything about that when I asked about getting to see a cartoon. And she was really shocked. But apparently my brother laughed as well, so. Because at that time we lived in Hungary for 1 year, and we had to attend the American International School, which I got to know the American school system, which was basically indoctrination about how great America is, or USA. And I managed to add a few pounds because they had Kit Kat, and I was not used to having a school cafeteria where you could purchase stuff. So I was like, oh, Kit Kat! Great! Okay, I will most likely not get a parking space at the free location. That was a great year, 1999. We went to USA for 4 weeks. I got to see New York, Long Island, Washington DC, and Florida, where we went to where I got to see Disneyland, Epcot, was that part of Disneyland? And of course Universal Studios. Yeah, Hungary is really nice. I have not been there for a long time. I would also recommend going to Poland. think it is really cheap, at least with the food and drinks. Like I went there to Poland last with my family, where we would eat dinner for 3 persons, 2 adults and 1 my son. We would eat for like 500 kroners, including 1 large beer. If we would have eaten same in Oslo, that would have been maybe at least 1,000, or between 1,000 or 1,500. And if you go to Zakopane, that's a really nice place as well. Yeah, I have the number for the guide we used to use. He's English fluent or speaking. Yeah, he's a great guy. He lived in England for 3 years or something, because he was earning more there than in Poland, but then he went back to help us support his family. So we took like a day trip with him in like a tourist bus, where there were other tourists as well from basically all over USA, Australia. I think even there was one from Japan. But now I have to go to the office, so see you later maybe. Have a nice night.